Teen and Police Service Academy, known as TAPS, is here to kick off National Youth Justice Action Month. They're going to tell us about their Youth Ambassador program.
Yeah, this program is designed to empower youth to strengthen their leadership skills and connect them with the community. To share more, our Youth Ambassadors Aaron and Cameron and Youth Ambassador Director Tiffany Malone. Good morning, guys. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so Tiffany, we'll start with you. So start telling us about TAPS. What is it if folks at home maybe have not heard about it or they're just not familiar with all that it does?
Absolutely. TAPS actually stands for the Teen and Police Service Academy, and we are a nonprofit that bridges the gap between police and youth. We have 3 different programs: Summer Youth Leadership Institute, we have TAPS Academy, and Teen Pole, which actually gives them a high school credit. Okay. So we have a lot of things going on.
Yeah, sounds like Aaron, how did you get involved?
So I got involved from my school. I go to high school for law and justice. So basically there's just a presentation that morning talking about TAPS, what it benefits, and I saw that one high school credit. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that.
You knew.
I'm gonna do that.
You were in.
I was ready for that.
Oh my goodness. Cameron, what about you? When you knew you were going to the Institute, because you go through the summer program, how was that for you?
The summer program was actually very educational, and it did inspire me a lot to become a better leader overall in my school life, my day-to-day life. And I think all teenagers should be in a program exactly like TAPS or TAPS itself.
No kidding. Yeah, Aaron, talk a little bit about the actual experience and like what you take away from it.
So like our experience was like very educational. Like we had people from different divisions. Like we had like K9, and then we also had our normal HPD officers where they came out and just talked to us and just talked about how cops are still human beings and they still have feelings, and they just want to hear about our problems in the community and see how we can actually bridge together and help each other in the community.
Yeah. Cameron, what do you say to like another teenager who asks you, what do you think about it? Should I really do it? Or, you know, what do you say to someone who's asking?
To another teenager, actually, I tried to convince them by saying all the things that we did together, like all the leadership projects, and saying this could really influence you, because there's so much stuff that I got as a takeaway from TAPS, like physically, mentally, and to be more appealing to somebody my age, I'd probably like tell them, hey, sometimes like you get to go to U of H, explore the campus, because I am a senior and most seniors are pretty enthusiastic about going to college. So that's what I would say to a teenager or someone my age trying to get into the TAPS program.
A lot of experiences then that Tiffany, the kids go through.
Yes.
Do you get to see a change in these children through their time in the program? And describe that a little bit.
Absolutely. A lot of these kids come in and they don't really have a good relationship with the police because, first off, you know, sometimes they get a bad rap, but when they get to have that human-to-human experience, both the police and the youth get to interact with each other and really get to know each other on a human level. And we teach them so many things. They have community service projects as well, and it's just good to get to know these kids.
And Tiffany, how important is this type of program for the Houston area, for kids to be able to not only see police in that light, have that connection, you know, what do they take away from all of this?
It's really important because we also teach traffic stops. So we want to make sure everyone gets home safe so they know exactly what to do during a traffic stop, both police and the youth. So they can really have that gap being bridged. And also you'll start to see when they are in the schools, you'll actually see, oh, I know Officer so-and-so and he knows me. And so if I'm ever in trouble, I know who to reach out to. And if they see them on the street, they know, hey, this is not a bad kid. This guy's in my class. So it works well for everyone.
Aaron, let me ask you, is there one thing that you've done with TAPS that you loved, that stood out to you?
Most of the things I loved was just communicating with officers, because like I love talking to officers, just hearing their experiences, their stories, like just hearing all that, it's like exciting to me, and just exploring their like life and just seeing, because I want to be an HPD officer when I grow up and just go through the academy, and I just want to.
So you like meeting them, learning,
learning
getting into the stories.
Yes,
I got you. Okay.
I was going to ask Cameron too if you wanted to be a police officer, but what do you want to be when you get older?
I want to be a forensic detective or a private investigator.
Okay.
Is that something you wanted to do before TAPS, or is that something? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So the TAPS has maybe encouraged that a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is there one community project or one part of it that you love the most?
It was mainly our service learning project where we went to an elderly home called Bill Village, and we actually helped the elders. We made little gift bags for them. And to me, that was really impactful in my life because I got to sit down and have experiences with people I wouldn't normally have experiences with and learn from them.
Amazing.
huge.
It's
That's
all about
huge.
those experiences.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
all about the opportunities, right, Tiffany? Yeah.
And that's exactly why we had the ambassador program. We're kicking it off because we want to make sure that we don't just be in the class. We want to make sure this is a year-long ambassadorship. So they're learning leadership skills. They're learning resume skill building and college readiness. So we want to make sure they have the brightest future as possible. So if you have a youth, you need to get them plugged into the Teen and Police Service Academy.
Yeah, and how do they do that? What's the best way for
All they have-
families to get involved, or even schools?
Absolutely. I'm so glad you asked. Just go to our tapsacademy.org. It's our website. And we have a contact information box. And also, of course, everybody's on social media. So everyone should follow us at Taps Academy on all social media platforms. And they can stay connected to what the youth ambassadors are doing and what we all are doing.
All right. Aaron and Cameron and Tiffany.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. You guys are such an inspiration.